Hello everyone and welcome back to Hey Dad RC. Today on the bench we can see we have the FMS Max Smasher 124 scale monster truck. In typical Hey Dad fashion, I'm a little late to the party. When this became available on the FMS website, I got on, I ordered it right away, and I still missed out on the US stock, so I had to wait for it to come from China, which took exactly 2 weeks. So I'm a little late to the show. There's a bunch of unboxing videos already out there, so I'll do my best to keep this one quick. Okay, so we got everything out of the box, and you can see I went with the white version. I want both of them, but I thought this one would look really cool, done up and sitting next to my Kyosho USA one. I just thought they would look really cool sitting next to each other. But in the box, before we get into the truck, here's your bag of goodies. There's a USB charger, T-wrench, gear, shock spacers, and I think they give you the stuff in here to lock the diff if that's what you want. And there are O-rings in here. I believe you can make these friction shocks oil-filled, but in a truck this small, it's a monster truck. I like the bounciness. I very well just might keep it that way. And I hear that there's been a couple of different transmitters coming out with these trucks. Not sure what the deal is with that, but supposedly you can control the lights, I think, with the 3rd channel button, if I'm not mistaken. We'll find out in a minute, but it's a small remote. Feels just fine. Your reversing, throttle trim, steering trim, so you know, your basic adjustments. And all the videos I've watched, everybody talking about how good this truck looks. Wow, it really does look nice. I know the purists out there are going to say that's a Ford front. What's that doing on a Kyosho, a USA one truck? I'm not going to squabble, but one thing I did notice here, take a look at the tires there on that side. Everything looks right? That one is on backwards. No big deal. These are not glued, so I should be able to just swap that around and make everything all good. But man, this truck really looks good. What else you get? You get your owner's manual. Basic operations, functionalities, talks about how to charge, how to set things up, and there is parts explosions in the rear with part numbers. That is good to see. Get your decals. Not really decals per se. I can't, right now off the top of my head, I can't think of what these are really called. You cut them out, you soak them in water for a bit, then you place them on the body. And from what I'm seeing, you really need to give that a solid 24 hours to dry and cure on the body before you use the truck. And even then, what I'm seeing, these peel off rather quickly. So I'm not sure how in depth I'm going to get with these, but you know, we'll see. How did this come off? Oh, yeah, you just, these tabs on both underneath sides, you pull in towards the center of the chassis. Come on, Jeremy. All right, there's your LED headlights plugged in. It is a 3-in-1 ESC receiver combo deal. And get a look at that servo. That is a 3-wire servo, so that is pretty cool to see. 2-speed transmission as well. You do get a small 2S LiPo. Let's see how many milliamp hour that is. 380 milliamp hour, 7.4 2S LiPo. This is, I believe, a 130 motor. But you've got portal axles, you've got metal gears in the differential, I believe, as well. But I gotta say, this thing really looks the part. 4-link suspension. Yeah, it just looks pretty cool. I think I'm gonna need to get some batteries in there. Quick, turn this on just to show you guys the lights real quick. All right, got everything plugged in real quick. Just wanted to show you guys. The headlights look pretty cool on there. Pretty decent articulation here as well. That's a nice bit there. And the headlights, you can turn them on and off. You just hit the bind button, turn them off, turn them back on. Like I said, this is a 2-speed transmission. And kind of funny because you use a 3rd channel button right here. And it's funny, so all the way over to the left is your low speed. And that's full throttle. But, you know, this is on the FCX 24 chassis. This is really, for the most part, the same as their Power Wagon, from my understanding. So in that first transmission setting, the low speed, that's got some pretty nice low speed articulation. That's pretty cool. Now you switch it to the middle for whatever reason. That's in the middle position. It's like in neutral. I don't know why you would ever want that. Not sure, but that's what it is. And then you go over to the right for your high speed. Now, when I ordered this, I went ahead and I spent, like, I think it was the extra 13 bucks for the high speed motor. And that, when I ordered it, was out of stock. But I haven't gotten any emails on when that might be coming, but, you know, hey, some point down the line, I should get the high-speed motor in the mail. But again, like I like to do this time of the year with the bad weather coming, you know, trying to find cool, small vehicles that we can screw around with indoors when it's just too cold and nasty out is something that's always on my mind. But this thing, like I said earlier, I've just been hoping and hoping that a company would come out and do an RTR 124 scale monster truck, and from what I'm seeing right now, it looks like a FMS nailed this. I might have to go ahead and get the blue version too. This just looks so cool, and you know, you get a couple of these. I can see us setting up like a little indoor monster jam course and having a lot of fun with it. That way, this thing just looks that cool. And just for comparison's sake, take a look. This is the HBX Devastator sitting next to it. But I thought maybe with these two, you know, we could maybe do some monster truck stuff. Who knows? Maybe we still can. But this, you know, really is just a crawler. It is quite slow, so you're not going to do any racing or something. I mean, maybe, you know, we can try and do some car crushing. Who knows? But I think that's going to wrap it up for this first look at the FMS Max Smasher. This thing just looks the part. I think it's going to perform pretty well from everything that I have seen out there on other videos. It just looks like a really cool, fun, 124 scale, solid axle monster truck. So that's going to do it, I think, for this one, guys. The next time we see this one, I'll do a proper run video. I'll get the decals on there. I'll get that one tire straightened around so the tread's facing the right way. But I've had this for a day, and I've been trying to get the video done, and I've just been busy. So finally got this one out here. Guys, as always, I appreciate you taking some time out of your day to check out my videos. And until next time, everybody stay safe. We'll see you around.